Hello everyone, and welcome to the HzE Report, where you get all your club news and video game information. I am Mugwai.
Decisionist here. How's it going?
So let's jump in. First, for the club news, for our weekly schedule, we have on Wednesday, as always, you're with your Lord and Savior, Game Pass night. And then on Saturday, we're going to have Call of Duty with Boom and Halo 5 with Chaos.
Let's get it, boys.
And then we're gonna have another one. It might be Ark. It's up in the air right now, so we'll see.
That'd be kind of fun though.
Yeah. Haven't played Ark in a while.
It's been a minute.
So that's pretty much for club news, but we do want to say it's the last week of June, and I just want to applaud all the club members for going out and about and playing all these club events. You guys have been doing great. July is looking really bright. We're hoping to have a tournament. Big things. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, man. It's been really fun. I've already met a ton of new people from the club that I didn't know about before. So it's just been a great time, honestly.
Oh, yeah.
I'm glad to play with a lot of you guys. So yeah.
All right. And going into gaming news, we are 2 weeks out of E3, so it's going to be really slow.
Yeah, it's pretty dull. I mean, we've been really looking into some things, and there's not a whole lot there,
Nothing really too important, but we did find one thing that's pretty interesting. We found a Reddit report on EA stating that they are kind of cheating.
Yeah, it's been interesting. I was like, a few people have been talking about this, like on YouTube and stuff too. Apparently, it's like EA has this kind of system built in, especially like with FIFA is a perfect example. Basically, where they make the game harder or easier on you to maximize their profit on you, basically. They've come out and denied a lot of this stuff.
Yeah, that's worthy to know. They denied it.
Yeah.
But it does seem like something. My opinion, it does seem like something they would do.
Yeah, and I mean especially EA, but apparently it's not just EA. A lot of gaming companies do that.
Yeah.
So, like
I'm sure.
Like that, but...
Especially what it comes down to is the microtransactions.
Yep.
Basically, if you're somebody who plays the game every once in a while, they want to make the game easier for you so you enjoy it more. But if you're somebody who plays it a lot, spends a lot of money, they want to make the game harder for you so that way you pay to win.
Yeah. I keep in mind too, guys, with microtransactions over the entirety of the gaming industry, there's pros and cons.
Yeah.
So, if they were to get rid of them outright, we would probably see a pretty big tax increase. So, I mean, there's a lot of stuff that goes into it, but we're just bringing you the news. That's what we do. Basically, you just... say that you are already a natural buyer of microtransactions in FIFA. What they do is they do something where they kind of slightly like decrease or increase the speed of certain characters, change the shot when you're like trying to hit the goal or whatever, and they tend to change it based on who you are really, and like if you buy a lot of stuff, then they're probably gonna make the game harder for you. And there's a lot of things that go into it, but yeah. I was surprised to hear this one. Whole new level.
I'm not as surprised. This is definitely something when thinking about microtransactions. When thinking about those, like you gotta kind of build a formula to when dealing with this.
Yeah.
The way I think of it is like thinking about that South Park episode when they play that game. On the mobile phones.
Yeah.
You remember what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
All right, and then basically what they do is like you build stuff and it's like a slot machine. It pops up. You did a great job. All right, to get to the next level, you got to pay $20, and it's like
It's I don't know. It was just it's something else, man.
Even though the South Park episode was all fun and jokes, it shows like what kind of formula they're making. Basically, how to make someone happy while playing and how to keep them there and how to keep them, paying.
Yeah.
And I think that when I heard about this, I was like, yeah, I kind of like felt like they've been doing this from the beginning. Like, not maybe all games. I mean, like you said, the pros and cons of it.
Yeah.
It's brought us some free games, and that's pretty awesome. Like Apex. Yeah. Like, you don't have to pay Apex any money to be good at it.
Yeah.
But I mean, like you said, cons. There's a lot of cons as well.
Yeah. I overall it just comes down to just being careful. Obviously, if you want to spend your money, it's your money. Do it how you want. Obviously.
Yeah.
We're just here to shed some light because it's it I think less people will tend to do that overall now that this information's kind of out. So I don't know. Just thought it was something newsworthy, really.
Yeah, I mean, we won't judge you. If you pay to win, that's fine. That's on you. I am jealous that you have the money to do that. But
but that was pretty much it. The last thing, kind of small, with the most recent update that came out on Xbox, especially for the Xbox One X players, there's been a change with backwards compatibility. So now that they're focusing all their efforts onto the new Xbox Scarlet project, they are no longer going to be adding any more games to backwards compatibility. So whatever's out is out, and if you guys wanted something else, kind of sucks apparently. So they stopped it, which I guess is understandable. They're really trying to keep up everything, but it just kind of sucks because there were still some Xbox games, old school Xbox games that I was waiting for.
Will the Xbox One games be able to travel over?
Oh, I don't know. That's a good question. It was
because I know the PlayStation. I mean, everything with PlayStation is just rumors as of right now.
Yeah.
Most of it, or majority. They stated one of the rumors is that you could bring PlayStation 4 games over. So I mean, I thought that was pretty cool, and that
I would hope so.
Yeah.
I'm sure they will. I
want to play God of War in HD. So.
Exactly. Yeah. So I mean, we'll see. But that was pretty much it.
Yeah. All right. So that's it for your news. Y'all have a great weekend.
Yeah. I'm Decisionist.
I'm Magwai.
And you guys have a great one.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.